external.
Court. Day. A large media presence outside the building. A car pulls up, and Edith and John Myers walk out to the frenzy of the waiting media. They cover their faces as best they can as they head inside the building. Internal. Court. There are a variety of people inside the court, from reporters to other judicial officials. There is a silence as one of the doors from the side open, and a burly, strict-looking matron leads out Michael Myers. She walks with him to a position in the court, where he stands looking emotionless and blank to the world. He looks oblivious to what is happening around him.
All rise.
The court rises to their feet as Judge Christopher enters the room. He takes his place on the bench and addresses the court.
You may be seated.
Montage.
I call Edith Myers to the court.
Edith Myers takes to the stand.
Mrs. Myers, speak slow, speak clear, and take your time whilst you answer the following questions. Most of all, remember you are under oath.
A man in the suit steps up from the attorney bench and approaches Edith.
Mrs. Myers, please describe Michael Myers to us, his character.
Michael's a normal boy, a loving, typical 6-year-old child, very polite, well-mannered.
Has he ever had any previous mental difficulties? Any prior problems to that of a healthy, normal child?
None whatsoever.
How talkative is he?
He's always been shy, very shy. But that's never been a problem or a bad thing. He's never been as quiet as he is now.
Which brings us to Michael's catatonic state. He hasn't spoken one word since he has been in custody. Are you saying that he has never had long periods of silence before?
It's shock. He witnessed the murder of his sister. He's traumatized. Why can't you people understand that? Michael would never have killed his sister. He loved her.
I call John Myers to the court.
John Myers takes to the stand.
Mr. Myers, how often have you needed to discipline your son?
Discipline? Never.
So you've never had to send him to bed early or administer any kind of punishment to Michael?
We're civilized people, and Michael has never done anything wrong. Neither of our children have. We are very proud, that we have been successful parents.
As your history tells us, you have been a model citizen. No criminal record, a successful career in real estate, but behind the scenes, at home, you must feel pressure to keep everything going. Ever feel that pressure, Mr. Myers?
Of course, but...
That pressure builds up to where you might snap at a family member?
Never. Not at all.
You have never struck Michael, even accidentally?
That is absurd. No, I have never hit my children.
As the coroner has previously testified, Judith was stabbed 31 times. 31. The fingerprints on the knife are from Michael. The blood his costume was covered in was from Judith. Tell me, who do you believe is responsible for this?
I don't know.
Danny Glint! That bastard!
Mr. Myers, as you know, Danny Glint was questioned by police but never charged. There is no evidence that indicates he took part in the murder of your daughter. There is no one else except your son. What we need to know is why he might have done this.
You let that Glint boy off on lack of evidence. It's obvious it was him. He was there. I can't believe this court is not looking at the facts here. My son is innocent.
The court is in silence. Judge Christopher reads through various notes he has written down in front of him. He looks over at Michael Myers, standing strangely motionless and looking ahead with a gaze that indicates he is not really there.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, this has been the most unusual case I have ever had to participate in. I'm sure the majority of you will feel the experience is the same. I feel enormous sympathy towards the Myers family for their loss of their daughter, and I feel sympathetic towards taking their son somewhat away from them as well. Michael Myers cannot be tried for murder. We have laws for adults and adolescents, but there is no law to try a 6-year-old child. But the evidence I have heard during the duration of this trial leads me to the conclusion that Michael did murder his sister. Due to his current catatonic state and almost immobile behavior, I believe he may well be in a state of shock and confusion over his actions. I hope he will be able to return to normality with the help of psychiatric treatment.
John and Edith Myers look on, stone-faced.
I pass on my deepest sorrows to the Myers family in the hope they understand my options and can make it through this period of torment, as Michael will be needing you in the future. The verdict is guilty, and I will pass sentence in 1 week's time. The court is adjourned for sentencing until then.
John hugs Edith as they both break down in tears. The burly matron leads Michael to the door and out of the room. Interior, court, magistrate's chambers. Judge Christopher enters the room. He takes a seat opposite a small desk and pours himself a large brandy with shaking hands. He downs the drink, placing the empty glass on the desk, and allows himself to fall back on his chair with a resigned sigh. Exterior, road, State Highway 116, day. A BMW drives down the quiet highway. Interior, BMW. Judge Christopher is at the wheel, looking out at the desolate area around him as he drives. Exterior, road, day. The BMW drives down a twisted, snake-like road. The road is in between a large field. Exterior, Smith's Grove Sanitarium, day. The BMW approaches a large gate where a security hut is. A security guard approaches the driver's side window.
How can I help you, sir?
The security guard notices who it is. He signals approval to the security booth. The gate opens, and the BMW passes through, onwards to the ominous, overlooking building that is the sanitarium. Interior, Smith's Grove Sanitarium, corridor. A long, winding corridor. Sunlight beams through into the corridor from slim, barred windows like a heavenly light, bathing the already pure white interior with an extra layer. Judge Christopher walks with another man, Dr. Terence Wynne, a slim, scrawny type in his mid-40s.
Dr. Wynne, I am impressed by the long strides Smith's Grove has been taking. You have done a very good job here.
Thank you, Judge. It's only been 5 years since we opened, and we are constantly looking to move forward. When you consider the potential, we could be looking towards a new age in medical care. One small step at a time, of course. After all, funds have been somewhat limited.
Well, you and Dr. Rogers have created what I feel is a very suitable facility. You should be proud of what you have achieved.
They continue to walk down the corridor and stop at a door on the left.
We have some of the finest psychiatrists working for us, including one of Europe's best, Dr. Samuel Loomis.
Interior, Smith's Grove Sanitarium, room. A large room with a group of teenagers doing various activities. There are care helpers supervising, but overlooking them all is a man in a suit. Sporting a goatee beard and looking on with beady eyes is Dr. Sam Loomis. The door opens and Dr. Wynne can be seen by Loomis. He walks over to the door, keeping his eyes on the teens.
Sam, I'd like you to meet Judge Christopher.
Judge Christopher shakes Loomis's hand.
Dr. Loomis, I'm hearing great things about you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I never realized we were due an official visit.
Oh, no need to be concerned. It's not official. Nice to have met you, Doctor.
Dr. Wynne pats Loomis on his arm as he walks up alongside the judge.
Talk to you later, Sam.
Interior, Smith's Grove Sanitarium, canteen. The canteen is busy with teenagers and staff members. sitting at tables eating, or queuing to receive their food. It is loud with talking, but there is a sense of control in the room. It resembles more a high school canteen than a sanitarium. A young boy, Gregory Ender, 12 years old, enters the room and joins the end of the queue with Loomis by his side.
Gregory, take the tray and use the rails here to slide it across.
Loomis takes a tray from a stack and places it on the canteen railings.
The dinner lady will ask what you would like, much like school, and you choose. I will meet you at the end, okay?
Gregory looks intimidated by the noise levels and the strangers in the room, but he does as instructed. Gregory meets Loomis at the end of the queue.
Now, out of all the tables here, where would you most like to sit?
Can I sit with you, Dr. Loomis?
Sure. How about that table there?
Loomis points to a table with 3 other inmates. They walk over and take their place at the table. A trustee, Rob Carson, tall, lanky type, 16 to 17, brings over a salt and pepper shaker to the table before returning to his table. Gregory takes the salt shaker to decorate his food when the lid falls off, releasing the entire contents of the salt shaker onto his meal. The canteen erupts in childish laughter. Gregory is clearly embarrassed and looks about to cry. Rob brings over another dinner as a replacement in a matter of a minute with a beaming smile. He pats Gregory on his
Sorry,
back.
friend. It was just a joke. It's a welcome to you being here.
Loomis smiles as Gregory nods acceptingly to Rob. The rest of the canteen inmates settle down to their meals and conversations.
You took that very well, Gregory. That's good. You're going to make a lot of new friends here.
Gregory looks around. The exchanges from the other inmates are smiles, even a few thumbs up.
Although there is obvious problems with some of the teens in the way they display their emotions, askew and slightly off-kilter, there is a sense of genuine appreciation and goodwill. Internal. Smith's Grove Sanitarium. Ward Corridor. Gregory enters a room in the long corridor with Loomis and a care attendant, Leon Casman, 27, outside.
Okay, Gregory, it was very nice to meet you today. Tomorrow we will chat some more. For now, try and rest. Leon here will look after you. If you need anything, just tap the buzzer next to the door, and he will be with you as soon as he can, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Loomis.
Loomis closes the door. He looks at Leon.
That kid's been through a lot. I want you to keep a check on him, and even chat with him from time to time.
Okay, Doc, but what's he in here for? I don't want to overstep the line, if you know what I mean.
He's had some family problems. His parents were abusive, and he has developed self-harm. He's had some other issues, but that's not for you to worry about. Just keep him as happy as possible, okay?
An echoed sound rings out from the public announcement system, a tannoy. Tannoy.
Dr. Loomis, please report to Dr. Wynn's office. Dr. Loomis, please report to Dr. Wynn's office. External. Smith's Grove Sanitarium. Dusk. Judge Christopher's BMW drives down the snaky, desolate road on his return trip home. Internal. Smith's Grove Sanitarium. Dr. Wynn's office. Dr. Wynn sits opposite his desk. Loomis enters inside.
Take a seat, Sam.
Loomis sits down.
Sam, how up to speed are you on the Michael Myers case?
About as much as the national newsprint.
Judge Christopher is passing sentence next week, and I want you to go down there.
Of course. So no news on the budget restrictions being lifted, I take it?
Unfortunately not, Sam. Looks like we're going to have to wait a little longer for the pay rise.
Loomis smiles and heads for the door.
Oh, Sam?
Loomis looks back.
How's your wife?
Her condition's the same.